Hey everybody, this is Troy Alexander with the Inspiration with Troy Alexander show from home. Listen, I'm excited tonight. Normally I'm on Hamilton Radio, but we're doing it from home every Thursday night to uplift and to encourage you to follow your dream and never give up on what's purposed in your life. So I'm here tonight to encourage you to hold on to your destiny and don't allow anything to disrupt your path and your journey. Listen, I didn't say there wasn't going to be stuff that's going to try to come in your path and try to steer you otherwise. But I'm telling you that there's greatness inside of you. My motto is dream, take that step, and walk with purpose into your destiny. Listen, this is about having a mindset that you're going to get what you declare, what you're going to take hold of everything that's destined for your life, despite your past. Listen, we are not our past. Listen, we are not defined by what happened yesterday or 5 years ago or 20 years ago. That was then, today is now. And so now it's about using everything that's within you to take a step today, to believe that something greater can take place in your life. Listen, this is about destiny and purpose and a calling. And listen, you got to know that you got purpose. Because when you got purpose, then you got value. And what you value, you treat it differently, right? Listen, y'all know as young people, didn't value a lot of stuff. Why? Because we didn't have to pay for it. But as we grew older, and it became our responsibility, then we treated it differently. When you know how much you are worth, you will guard your heart. You will guard what goes in your mind. You will guard who you hang around with. Why? Because you know the value of the greatness that's on the inside of you. I'm telling you. So as we go this show, the whole purpose of this show is to encourage you to take that step. Listen, it don't have to be a whole leap. Listen, the biggest problem that most people have is starting on the journey. Once they get going, they all right. But sometimes the biggest thing is for people to believe that they can do it. And I'm here to tell you, you can. Listen, this is about me sharing my journey with you, to encourage you, to let you know you're not in this by yourself, that there's somebody else that believes in you. Troy, this is Troy. I believe in you. I know you're able to walk that runway, get that contract, get that own business, your own business, whatever it is. It's about a mindset to believe that what you're striving for is going to show up. But you got to do something now. Listen, it's one thing to have a dream. It's another thing to have a plan. Make sure that after you have your dream, that you have a plan of how you're going to get there. And if you don't know how to get there, what? Listen, it's not rocket science. Ask somebody. If I don't know how to get to the street in the other town, ask them. Well, now you can Google and got GPS, but back in the day you had to ask somebody. But still, it's in life. If you don't know how to start a business, Google it. But you know what? If you know somebody who has their own business, ask them, say, can I get a moment of your time? I'm trying to start my own business. Listen, don't ever lose the simplicity of the foundation of life, asking somebody. I'm telling you, it works. I'm going to give you another tip too. Don't always look to get paid every time. One key tip for young people, learn how to volunteer your time. Listen, I've learned if I want to be a record producer and there's a record company in my town, listen, I'm going to say, can I volunteer? I'll bring your coffee. I'll sweep the floor. I'll throw out whatever. But you're in the building. And when you're in the room, you get to meet everybody that's involved in making the record what it is. But if I'm not in the room, I can't have the conversation. So learn how to get into the room. And sometimes it's sacrifice in the beginning until you get inside the room. So I'm here to encourage you. Not gonna be long with you tonight, but just want to encourage you. You see behind me, got a new prop for the show. This is my baseball trophy from high school. So I was the MVP of my high school senior varsity team. And so I bring it on to the show so when I go around it and I do speaking engagements, I bring all of these props from awards, to certificates, to degrees, and all those things, to encourage young people especially to hold on to your dream and don't let it go. Listen, it can look so far, and I'm telling you, you can do this. So listen, I started writing poetry again, y'all. Yes, I did. I used to write poetry back in the day, but during this pandemic, being at home, I was inspired to bring out. Listen, all of us got gifts in us. I know you got a gift, not just one, two. I know you got gifts that are inside. And listen, don't tell me. I already know that sometimes there's people that don't believe that you're qualified or have the ability to do what you know is down on the inside of you. I'm here to let you know, listen, there is a space for you. There is opportunity for you. But you got to be willing to take that step. Send that email, go to that audition, whatever it might be. You got to be determined that you're going to get there. And so listen, I got a few topics from the poems that I do every week now called Poems of Inspiration. So I'm just going to take the last portion of a few poems and read them and inspire you and hopefully to encourage you to take that step. Listen, the last poem that we did today was called Fly. And the last part of that poem reads as this: even the birds have the ability, with their wings winning best dressed. They will only know their true power when they have the courage to leave the nest. Listen, read that poem in its entirety. That poem is about letting that you have the ability to fly. But the bird don't know that it can unless it leaves the nest that it's in. Sometimes you got to leave the place that you're in. Why? Because it's comfortable. Imagine being in the nest and the food is brought to you. You ain't got to go get the food. The food is brought to you. Everything you need is in the nest. But in order to follow your purpose and your destiny, you're going to have to step out and go a little further and into some territories and some spaces that might be uncomfortable. But I'm here to let you know, listen, all of us who want something greater than what we have to go into a space that might be just a little bit uncomfortable. Listen, when I started the radio show on Hamilton Radio, I had never done radio. But I'm telling you right now, was I nervous? Absolutely. Well, you might be nervous? Absolutely. But it don't mean that we don't move. Nervousness is everybody has nerve, but fear is what stops people. And I'm here tonight to encourage you. Do not allow fear. Listen, if anybody know about fear, y'all know I do. Y'all know my story. I stuttered as a child, couldn't talk, elementary, junior high, going into high school. It was hard to get. Every time I got nervous, my throat would tighten up, and I could hardly get words out of my mouth. But now I got 2 radio shows on Hamilton Radio. I do motivational speaking all over the place. But I'm telling you right now, it's about believing and never giving up on your dream and not allowing fear to hold you back. The next poem that we wrote this past week was called Talk There. Yes, it was. Read it, y'all. It's powerful. And the last part of it reads as this: you may be positioned now among the wheat or among the tare, but make sure you declare this: I am already talking like I am there. You have to open your mouth and declare that whatever you want to be and wherever you want to go, start talking like you're already there. Like let your conversation be like, you know what? When I get that position, not if, when I get into the door, this is what I'm going to do. And guess what? Have your plan already ready. Listen, don't wait till the door open to then write the plan. Write the plan now, as best you can. So when the door opens, you're ready for the opportunity. See, that's what we got to make sure that we do, is when the door opens, we're ready to walk into it. So I'm here to encourage you. And that's why you got to study and know what it takes to get into the door. What does it require? Listen, if you're trying to go to college, you better know what the requirements are before you fill out the application. Know what the requirements are to get where you need to go. It's critical to your whole plan of operation, to get to your destiny, to get to your purpose, to get to your goal. Listen, the next one, not going to be long with you, really quick. It's called Status. That's the name of the poem, called Status. Here we go. You can change the status. You truly can. Persevere in your purpose. Now rise up and stand. Listen, you can change what the status is. Y'all know how it is on social media. Everybody got this status, right? You have the ability and the authority to change your status. I'm telling you, listen, listen, a punch of a button, a change of your mind. You got to tell yourself, listen, I'm coming out of this. Might not have much now, but get ready. I'm about to become a billionaire. I'm telling you, listen, y'all, I say it, I declare, open your mouth and whatever it is, whether it's CEO, whether it's MVP, whether it's a pro athlete, whatever it might, you have to tell yourself that you're going to, listen, and you got to believe it first. I'm telling you, listen, so much is going to come in your pathway, trying to disrupt, make you not believe, persuade you. You can't do that. How many done heard, you can't do that, or you can't be that? I have, but I'm telling you. But now I got the proof. I got the degree, the certificate, the registration for the job. I'm telling you, you can have it. It's yours. Listen, next one. It's called The First One. That's the name of the poem. The first one. It was written June 27th. Here we go. I am not talking about the first to do it, like no one ever has. I'm talking about taking the next step, like it's your first and not your last. Listen, you got to take this step like it's your first step. And after you take that one, get ready to take the next one with the same vigor, the same fervor, the same attention that this belongs to me. This sheet has my name on it. Walk into the meeting like it's already yours. Walk into the interview like it's already yours. You got to go in believing that it's already yours. Talk then like it's already yours. The last one I got to share with you tonight is called Just So You Know. That poem was written on June 26th. And the last part of it reads as this. Just the last part of the entire poem says, even if you don't hear the crowd calling your name so, it doesn't change the fact that you win. Just thought you should know. Listen, don't worry about the roar of the crowd. It may be silent. It don't change your destiny. I'm telling you, y'all, listen, don't worry about people rooting you on and say, go ahead, you can make. Everybody not going to have that. Some might have that cheering section. But I'm here to let you know, even if you don't have, you got to cheer for yourself. Say, go Troy, go Susan, go shout. Whatever your name is, say, go ahead. Sometimes you got to root for yourself and be your biggest cheerleader. Say, I got this. I'm going to do this. Despite what everybody else might be saying to you. You got to be determined and focused. I'm telling you. Because there are going to be times where nobody going to be saying, go ahead. But you got to keep telling yourself. I remember times, listen, with the nonprofit, before the nonprofit came about, I did events where I'm telling you, hardly nobody showed up. But it didn't stop my passion. See, when you're passionate about something, you can do it if there's nobody in the seat. Listen, if you love to sing, if nobody is in the audience, it don't change your love of singing. That's when you know it's your purpose. I'm telling you, when you can do it, when nobody's looking, when ain't nobody cheering you on, then you know that's what you've been assigned to do. Listen, I do photography, y'all. Y'all know I love to take pictures. Follow me. My website is www.picturesbydesign.smugmug.com, and then on Instagram at PicByDesign, PICBY Design. I'm telling you, listen, I can take pictures without getting paid. I'm telling you, that's how much I love taking pictures. I can do it for hours on end, not get tired. When you can do something like that, listen, that's connected with your passion. That's connected with your, I'm telling you, and that's the place we gotta get to. That no matter what nobody say, I know this assignment It belongs to me. I got one last thing I got to share with you really quick. And this is the main topic I want to share with you. I put this post on Facebook, actually I think today or maybe yesterday. So I put points of purpose, right? And so, or points of inspiration. And this one reads, just because they can only see the dirt does not mean that the seed has not already been planted. I'm going to read it again. Just because they can only see the dirt does not mean that the seed has not already been planted. I'm here to let you know. Don't you go by what others see. You got to see this. They might only see dirt in your life, that you won't be it, that you can't reach it, that you're not qualified, not educated enough. Not, listen, I take photos now and have photos in fashion magazines. And I didn't go to school for photography, didn't take no class for photography. I'm telling you, this is, but do that. If you can do that, go ahead and do that. All I'm saying to you is, don't let nobody stop you when it's your passion, it's your destiny, and it's your purpose. But I encourage you, build upon yourself. Now listen, I did watch videos now. Listen, I didn't just pick up a camera shot. No, but it's something that we have to do. It's about a mindset. And let me say this, their qualification don't always have to be your qualification. Oh my goodness. Let me say that, just because that was their journey, don't mean it have to be your journey. All of us have our own destiny, our own path to what's purpose in our life. And all I need you to do is know that you have a path. You do. Even though it might not look like, you have a path that's laid out in your journey. All I need you to do is start walking and start moving. Understand what it's going to require. Listen, if I'm going hiking, I'm going to make sure I know everything. Google it, YouTube, ask them. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go to the wilderness store and say, hey, I'm going hiking. What do I need? What do you recommend? Get all my information and make sure that I got all that I believe from what I've gathered that I'm ready to do. And then guess what? I'm going. I'm going. I had one camera one time, but I still went. Don't allow what you have now to stop you from going to get what you gonna have. I'm telling you, listen, this is what this is all about. It's about a mindset. And I'm here to let you know, I'm in your cheering corner. Troy Alexander is in your cheering. Go ahead. You can do this. And if you need help, let me know. Send me an email, calledtoinspire@aol.com, m.troyalexander@yahoo.com, or DM me on Facebook, on Instagram, again, @PickByDesign. Let me know, because I would, as long as I know that you are more passionate about what your purpose is than I am, I'm with you. But I can't want it more than you do. Nobody else in your circle can want it more than you. You have to want this, even if nobody else don't. I just wanted to encourage your heart tonight. I hope something that I've said tonight has encouraged you. But follow us. We're on Facebook. I told you we're on Instagram. Listen, we're on YouTube too, but not too many of these, but more are coming. But Troy Alexander, search for us. We just want to encourage you. Follow our poems of inspiration every day we share, Monday through Friday. Follow us. Stay connected. Let us know that you have taken that step. And whatever I can do to help you and to support you along your journey, I will do the very best that I can, as long as I know that you are passionate, more so than I am, about your purpose. I'm telling you. So thank you so much. Just want to come on tonight to encourage your heart. This is Inspiration with Troy Alexander every Thursday night. Now we're moving forward. Listen, I wasn't on the other, but I can't wait to get back to Hamilton Radio. Ruby and Monk, Dr. J, I miss you all. But I'm looking forward to getting back into Hamilton Radio, to have some amazing guests that have done some amazing, achieved many plateaus in life. and looking back forward to getting back there. So at some point, we'll get back on Hamilton Radio. But until then, we're going to be from home trying to encourage you to follow your dream and do what? Dream. Take that step and walk with purpose into your destiny. This is Troy Alexander, Inspiration with Troy Alexander from home. Thank you so much. Be encouraged. Go ahead and take that step. You can do this. Have a great night. This is Troy Alexander.